Good evening and welcome back. So I promised another one of Sora's books. And again, it is a lot of florals. So if you like to do florals, these are great books. This one is one of my more favorite books, I should say, by him. And there's several reasons. But first of all, they always put these beautiful dust covers on these books. When you take the dust cover off, it's that nice black and white, thin line art. It's not real thick. And you can color this page in, whether colored pencils, markers, or gel pens, whatever you choose. It is not a slick cover. It's smooth, but it's not slick like the previous book I did. So that was a bonus. Move this over here. So as you can see, when I did the translation, it came out really weird. It came out flower weather, flower news. But I believe it translates to flowers of the seasons or flowers of seasons, seasons of flowers. With that said, it's broke down into all 4 seasons. So winter, summer, spring, fall. So the paper is fairly nice. It's got a little bit of tooth to it, which is good for colored pencils and gel pens. It is thick enough you could use some wet mediums on it, but I do suggest, as always, you put a backer paper under it just to protect bleed through. So again, the introductory page here. And I did not translate all of this because it's a lot, but it's a beautiful little story if you do want to translate that with Google Translate. And it breaks it down by season and by flower and by page. So spring, summer, autumn, and winter is what they have listed. And the very first 2-page spread, it says, "A world where seasonal flowers bloom. It is the beginning." So it's very intriguing. And on the bottom corner of each page, it tells you exactly what flower is on each page, which I love, because if you're like me and sometimes you see flowers, you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know what that is. It looks like this. It looks like that. This is super helpful. So you have tulips and, of course, daffodils, which we all know daffodils come in a variety of colors, and large and small. Now you have the plum flower, and I'm going to get some of these names wrong, so forgive me as always for murdering names. Fukujusek. I'm pretty sure I didn't get that right, but you get the point, hopefully. But it's worth a giggle anyway. So we're at the last 2 pages of that first chapter. So you can see they kind of group all the flowers together and give you a couple pages with all the flowers and some butterflies. So here we have a Christmas rose and a primula. And you can zoom in on videos. If you don't know how, you just, squeeze and open just like you would a photo. So you have violas and pansies and freesia. And again, the 2 pages, which I like that they did different themes. So you got some birds and maybe some, looks like Easter eggs and some daffodils, which is very fitting. Hopefully I'm not blocking the light too much. It's nighttime here, so you got katakuri and yamabuki. You have nanohana and anemone. I think I said that right. I want to say anemone, but I know that's wrong. And then, of course, your 2-page spread. I love so many things about a lot of these overseas books. So we have Sakura, and everybody knows that name, Sakura. The Jelly Roll gel pens is Sakura. So if you didn't quite put 2 and 2 together with that, hopefully your light bulb just came on with the sakura flower. So we have dandelions and white clover, ranunculus and campanula. Some of these flowers I know, which is embarrassing. So this is a beautiful 2-page spread here. You got butterflies. So now you've got carnations and gypsophilia and lily of the valley. Hopefully I'm not pushing this book out of you. You got the Japanese iris and peonies. And then you got the 2-page spreads. And you have the clematis and hydrangea. You have the rose and the satsuki. Two wonderful pages at the end. Now you have the Matsuba button and you have morning glories. Lysanthus and dianthus. They seem to go very well together. And then this lovely 2-page spread. You have lilies and sunflowers. Like I said, some of them are detailed, some of them are simple, but every page is done very classy, I guess is the word. The line art is equal all the way around. It's thin, it's not too thick, and it's not too dark. Gladiolas and bougainvillea. I probably said that wrong. And look at this wonderful detailed 2-page spread. That would take me a long time. But that's half the fun with some of these. And I'm sorry, I keep seeing a shadow over here. So hopefully my lighting's okay. You have cosmos and osmanthus. Miss Gretel is sleeping right now, so no kitty drama. You got the chrysanthemum and the bellflower. And your 2 pages in the back. And you got Catalia. I don't know why. It's Cattleya. Catalia. And the dahlia. You've got peacock flowers and suribana. And then your 2-page spread in the back with the birds and some acorns. This is a really cool page too. So many cute pages in this book. Then you got cyclamen and sasanqua. This one's going to kill me. Murasaki kibu. Oof. You just get the book and translate these. Shumai Giku. I have no idea. It's almost kind of funny. I only speak English, bad English, and a little bits of some other foreign languages, but not Japanese or Korean or Chinese. Wait, I know ni hao and hai hao. So, okay, you got your poinsettia and your giant cactus. So clearly we're into winter. You got Nanten and Hoboten. And then the 2-page spread in the back. It's like a nice winter holiday theme. And then another bonus page of all kinds of different flowers. So in the back, they always break down these books by chapters, flower names with little pictures. And it's the flower name list is what they titled it here. And you can, again, translate all that yourself. So, as always, these books from overseas always have bonuses in them. And here I translated just the first part. It's how to use the seasonal flower cards, because they have included a bunch of bonus cards and a nice little conclusion to the book. So this was published by Cosmic Publishing in 2017 by Sora. And these are, let me move over here, these beautiful bonus cards. And they are on very thick paper. And you can color those. And there's space here for your name, address, so you can send them to people. And there's quite a few. And this is pretty hefty paper. Hopefully you can see them okay. Just fun little postcards that you can do and share. Or you can just color them and keep them in the book. But you weren't shortchanged on any bonus in this book, that's for sure. Okay, and then as always, you got your back cover page, which you can, let me scoot this over, which you can also color in that back cover page. And then your beautiful dust cover to protect the book. And on the inside fold out of the dust cover, it gives you a list of some of his other books if you're interested. So I will put the link to where I found this book, which, me being in the US, it was on Etsy, because Amazon does not carry a lot of these overseas books. Sometimes I check the Amazon Global Shop or Amazon Japan, and I get lucky and find one or two. But most of the time, it's Etsy or another bookshop that I have to order from. These books, if you like the flowers, I know I said it before, if you're going to order from a specific bookshop and it's overseas and you're in the US, sometimes it's cheaper to get 2 books instead of 1, because you'll only pay a couple dollars more for shipping. So if you order 1 book and it costs you $20 for shipping from Japan, but you order 2 books and it's only $22 shipping from Japan. So if you want more than 1 book and you can afford to do so, I would at least order 2 at a time. It would save you money in the future on shipping costs, because I do know some of these books can get really expensive. And just a reminder, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, do so. Because soon as my subscriber list hits 1,000, I'm still going to do that drawing. It's a random drawing that is open to UK and US residents. And it's going to be a giveaway, not this book, but another Japanese book that I have. A set of the new Faber-Castell Ultra Soft colored pencils. Not the Faber-Castell, not the Stedletter ones. It's the Ultra Soft 12 count set that I did a review on. And a $10 Amazon gift card, which will be an e-gift card. So the only physical product you'll get is the colored pencils and a book. And I will cover shipping costs to the UK and to the US, so you don't have to worry about that. Other countries who want to subscribe and be included will only be eligible for the $10 Amazon e-gift card. And that is going to be circumstances permitting, whether or not I can purchase an e-card and it will work in your Amazon store. So forgive me if I'm incorrect and I'm not able to do it. Don't hate me, but I'm definitely going to try. So I don't want to exclude everybody, but the book and the colored pencils would be way too expensive to ship past the UK, so to say. It would probably cost me more than it did for me to get the items. Anyways, so that's what's going on. If you don't know what colored pencil set they are, go through my product reviews. They're in there. It's a 12 count set and it's a recent product review. I think it's either Stedlet or Faber-Castell. It's the new ultra soft black set. And don't let ultra soft fool you, because they're not ultra soft like Prismacolor Premiers. They're a little bit different in their meaning of the word ultra soft. So anyways, blah, blah, blah. I'll quit rambling. I appreciate you watching and taking time to go through this book with me. And if this is not the artist for you, stay tuned, because I have other books coming soon that may be up your alley. As always, happy creating, you guys, and have a great night.